He begged me never let it from my hands as he escaped the borders of his lands. The papers held within insanity.
My brother, why did you offend the
To
Baron?
hold those papers left me quite perplexed, as friend and state divided on the text. In common, on to contrive suggestion that he maintain it in his right possession. So just in case the law should here inquire, I might not stoop to falsehood so entire, expressing no possession, speaking sooth, equivocating round specific truth.
He seems to have you trapped on either side. Two ill mistakes leave nowhere else to hide. Though deed might be contested in court, the vessel gives him weapon to extort some settlement unfavorable to you. It's such a shame with all of that. You flew into a rage and sprung your furtive trap. You forced his hand in stirring up his
But
flesh.
how can such a pious, kind expression conceal the thought to rob our each possession? I brought him off the street, a filthy knave. Enough! And now that I ever gave a penny to that village priest, henceforth I'll persecute them all like
Oh, sir! Can you never take the middle road? Is everyone a hero or a toad? First, you find you've made simple error by giving credence to this holy terror. And while the terror you eliminate, do not attack the holy with your hate. Because one fake shows superficial zeal, would you suggest then that no mortals feel with honesty about their moral cause? Before you make that judgment, brother, pause. Leave such suggestions to the anarchist and open out that rude, unmannered fist. While you shouldn't suffer a deceiver, you shouldn't either plague a true believer. Frustrating as it is when taken in, the latter's more than error. It's a sin.
Dear Father, word has come to me through friends, that it is now your ruin the wretched intends. And though you had once lifted him from strife, he reaches back to you and twists the knife.
Here it's so. It's more than mud he swims.
Then let me go after him. I'll clip his wings if after all the things you gladly give me take this stance, the man's not fit to live. I'll not hesitate to run him down.
Oh, what fits of rage come bursting from you too! Please, give yourself the chance to counteract the impulse that impels a violent act. Can we not live a life more civilized?
I heard a thing that left me most surprised.
Yes, whether these events leave me astounded, such treachery with which I am now hounded. I raise a man from poverty and neglect, give him cause to hold himself erect. My charity rains on him like a shower. I share with him my cause and my power. And then, the second I turn my back, he can't help but give my wife a crack. As if that weren't the lowest of the lows, my gifts he uses to increase my woes. I gave them then as Christian charity, but now he threatens our prosperity, assuming to extort a princely sum, while it in me where he began.
Poor man. Oh, no, my son, you'll not get me to stigmatize him with profligacy. He endures the angriest assaults.
I didn't catch that right. You say it's false.
I simply see the writing on the wall. You see how each one here desires his fall.
That's unrelated to the situation.
I taught you of the trial and tribulation that faces men, both virtuous and pious, who find they're treated to an endless bias.
Well, this may be the truth, but then so what?
It's lies perpetuated by a slut.
I saw it all occur. Why don't you get it?
Deceit may round the earth if you but let
My
it.
mother will not make any sense. Do you understand? I saw his vile offense.
Be careful whom you spend your time among. We all are victims of the wagging tongue.
Allow me to make this all extremely clear. I saw his transgression right from here. Saw it under my you took me to a boulder and controls.
a chance.
The man, however, was completely vile. There is no way I could control my bile.
Only we can manage arbitration before this battle starts an escalation.
Was I aware he leveraged so much power, I stopped the thing developing so sour. For
Who's that odd fellow? Why is he here? We're busy. Usher him back out the way.
Good day, young lady. Would you kindly guide me to your master?
oh, he is occupied and cannot take the time now for a guest.
Oh, miss, I've no desire to be a pest. At any rate, I greatly believe that what I have to say should be relieved.
And who's calling?
Just inform him that Monsieur Tartuffe says he's clear as day.
Sir, he's an emissary from Tartuffe. Once he clear it dead, he says in truth which should come as a relief to you.
Oh, well, we ought to hear what this good man may tell.
Perhaps he's virtuous or compromised. What method of proceeding would be wise?
Rein in your urges. Listen to him tight. Don't be so quick in giving into spite.
Good morrow, sir. May you find all your days in earth and heaven sing with all your praise.
A gentle greeting, well enough addressed. We may just work these things out for the best.
I once did serve your kindly father, sir. The noblest of men, you must concur.
Forgive me, sir, my memory is rotten. Your name was what? It seems I have forgotten.
I'm from Normandy. My name is Loyal. A baby, when I'm not from tipping soil. For 40 years, I processed legal claims while serving papers, double-checking names. I broached my point obliquely through this curve. It is this writ I've been retained to serve.
What's this?
Relax, there's no great trauma to depict. It's no more than an order to amend. Let's handle this with smooth aplomb and tact. I guess by now you've already packed. Give me the keys and I will lock the door.
Am I to leave?
Yes, sir, then don't get sore. For as you know, Tartuffe now owns this place, and he will lead you out without a trace. He's now the master by a certain deed, conditions of which you by now exceed by staying in this house beyond your time.
Your bracelets, he's bordering on drug.
I have no drug with you, you young hothead. Your father might be asleep. Gentle, respect, convinces me he'll be more certain. He never think to violate a peaceful lawman, here to consummate a legal act. He never low or made he raise no fuss nor think to intervene.
I'll intervene on your head with a stick as a payback for this long confounded trick.
Sir, I suggest you take initiative as threats or some spout. Begin to give material for case of legal action.
This loyal but unloyal to his faction.
I do so love your family, good sir. The praise my performance will confirm. I will allow no simple clerk out here to take the case of one of my revere, but chosen said to handle it myself, in honor of your well-earned pride and health.
What honor forces you to draw us all out in the street?
Wish we'd stall? Just as you like, sir. There's no hurry. Tomorrow, we'll handle this with a flurry. That's fine. I'll come to stay the night right here. My troop will bring a bottle to here. The 20 boys will quietly await until you bring your keys to the front gate. The men will keep things orderly and quiet. It is their trade, and they routinely polite. But I must ask, sir, first thing in the morning to clear things out, our initial warning. My men will help you go, make no mistakes. We want to keep an eye that nothing breaks. And all it should be that we will prove to turn this into a pleasant group. And since we labor so to ease your stress, we hope you'll help to minimize the matter.
In spite of my newfound impoverished state, I'd gladly make a king of one so great, who take a club and thus apply it straight to rectify this rogue's unthinking pate.
Easy now, be poised.
If I might, please, I'll give him one swift kick between the knees.
I wonder, sir, what sounds you might shriek like I drag this man's stick across your cheek.
Be careful, miss. You all could go to prison against a deputy of fingers risen.
Enough of this, sir. If you're true and stout, you'll leave that paper with us and get out.
Have a good day. I wish all of you well.
I wish you might travel straight to hell! Is your Tartuffe yet spotless in this fray? You see now how the reprobate confounded!
But this is foul! I'm utterly dumbfounded. Madame! You mustn't jump to such conclusions from incidental series of intrusions. He's clearly fighting hard to save your souls, distracted as they are from Christian goals. By ownership of all these worldly things, he saves us from the evil that it brings.
For a moment, close your lips!
Enough, you two! It's time to come to grips!
We must spread news of this most heinous act, and we've no time to hold our sense of tact. Give word out to our friends at home abroad. Rouse everyone with news of this low fraud.
So! Well, I hear the trial such ill report. There is rumor flying all about the court. Word came to me of sudden insurrection. A friend who knows the tale of my connection to you and yours took risk on my behalf, while violating secrets of the staff, to tell me that you must quickly get away. In light of darker likeness, they portray a vessel that Tartuffe gave to the king. They rumor that his wrath will shortly be regarding an affront to royalty, as shown by papers of disloyalty. My friend could not find out what charges came, but hurried to relay the shocking claim. As I approached, the word was on the street. An officer had been dispatched to meet you, bearing with the infamous Tartuffe in company of that black-robed Tartuffe.
He seems to want to further obfuscate confusion of a claim to your estate.
The man's wretched beast, nay, he's a fiend!
Sir, there is one thing that I have to leave. It is that you must leave quickly in a flash. I have brought along a pocket full of cash to cover our expenses for the trip. My carriage should comport you at the clinic. I'll place you in a quiet hideaway, evading this impending angry friend.
I am ashamed of my son. You risk your all for me when I turn definitely towards your plea. May God give me the courage and the strength to see you come to win your own. My darlings, I must take my leave farewell.
Don't stop!